Hey guys, so we're going to talk about how to set up your indoor perspective room. So the first thing people were having a little trouble with is just getting your diagonal line set in the right place. I know the rulers are not long enough to go from corner to corner, so there's a couple ways you could do that. One is to take your ruler and start in one corner and aim it towards the other opposite corner and kind of eyeball it best you can, and then you can actually take a pencil to sort of form an extension of your ruler and try to then aim it so that it's going right to that corner. You got to put your pencil right up on the edge. Okay, and I'm looking along the top edge of my pencil. Okay, so that's pretty straight towards the corner. So I can draw my line, and remember, draw light till you get it right, guys. So my line's probably really soft. I bet you can barely see it. And then you're going to aim again. You can go ahead and put your ruler, and I would line it up kind of far up the line. Don't go like this, or you could, you know, kind of go the wrong way too. You probably won't, but okay. And then the rest of the way. And then again, the other direction. So you're just kind of aiming it. Kind of there, and then right to the corner. Okay, the next thing was that you had to have that back wall. The reason we're drawing that rectangle is it's the back wall, and then this here is your vanishing point. Okay, so every time you're drawing a top or a bottom of a door or window, they all have to point to the vanishing point. So let's do that back wall first. And you want to make sure that any lines going up and down are exactly up and down, not tilted. And any that are going sideways are exactly sideways and not tilted. So I'm going to start, doesn't really matter which side you start on, but I would continue from wherever you left off. So I'm ending here on that diagonal line. Now I'm going to turn my ruler this way. And I want to make sure my line is really flat, parallel to the bottom. And draw really softly because you may have to erase a little bit. Okay. When you do this line, look really carefully that where you're going to end up is going to be exactly the same height as the other side. So I started and then the last one. And I can see it's off by just a little bit, so I'm gonna go like that, and I'm going to erase that little bit there. I actually could probably erase that line and straighten it out just a little bit, but I'm not going to worry about it. It's close enough. So the next thing to do your door is that the sides of the door have to be exactly straight up and down. So you decide where on the wall you want the door to go. But the sides have to be exactly straight up and down. Do not tilt them. Even if you want them to look interesting for your picture, don't do it with the doors and windows, or they're not going to look like they are real doors and windows at all. So I'm going to do the sides of the door first. And I'm really kind of just guessing at the height right now, because when I do the top, it's actually got to point towards my vanishing point. I'm going to go like that. And you can see I need to erase that part right there. And my pencil does not have the best eraser, so I'll erase that part right there. And then I can draw that inside frame of my door. Those have to be exactly parallel lines, right, to do the inside frame. I'll just do one line so you see what I mean, but exactly straight up and down, right, for the sides, and exactly that direction for the top of the door. Actually, I'll just go ahead and draw them. Okay, and then we had our line way out in the distance, which is where the land is. You can put whatever you want out there. And then to do our window on the other side, it's just like doing the door, except that the bottom of the window is going to be up a little higher, and it'll still point to the vanishing point. So we're going to start with the sides of the window, and we want it to be in the middle of this wall. So I'm going to put a vertical line and another vertical line. And again, I'm just kind of guessing on where to place them exactly. I will be able to erase a little bit of them if I need to. So the sides, and then both the bottom and the top have to point to the vanishing point. So see how I line my ruler up on the vanishing point, right? Here's the bottom. I'll have to erase that little bit. And then for the top, I come up here and I'm going to draw from here to here, and I can stop, right? I know that it's going to the vanishing point, so I don't have to draw the rest of this whole line. Okay? And then to do the top window, it's basically the same way. If you want to turn it sideways and do it like you did this window, you can. But in that case, the two sides of the window, again, will point to the vanishing point. And then this window, you may want to go ahead and have a frame in there, and then it's going to be up to you what you put on the floor, what you put outside. Once you have all your windows, you can erase these central lines because that's your back wall. Okay, so I hope that helps a little bit, and we'll see you soon.